We are doing US 360. So that is US 60's Children Highway. So US 360 would be an option. So Control City Freak done US 160 and US 60. The Derphog done US 60 and US 460. So I'm doing US 360 today. Let's do it. US 360 is from Danville, from Reedville, Virginia. So it's an only Virginia state. US 360 starts here on Business US 58. So here it is in downtown Danville. Okay, US 58 West is signed for Martinsville, and US 29 South for Greensboro. So the Derphog done US 58. So we are joining with US 58 with US 360. Here's US 29 that is going into Greensboro, North Carolina. So I might do the video of US 29 after Interstate 42 in North Carolina. So, yeah. We are meeting US 501 in South Boston. Alright, now US 360 is going to Richmond, Virginia. Whoa! Now we're talking with big towns. Now we're getting the primary town in Richmond, Virginia. Like, let's do it. We are meeting US 15. So, US 360 and US 15 are together. Okay, so Keysville is only 14 miles. Farmville for US 15 is 35 miles. Richmond, Virginia is 87 miles. Oh yeah, so eastbound US 360 is going into Richmond. So we'll do westbound next. We are losing US 15. So US 360 will only go to Richmond, Virginia. So it's an only US highway because it's independent. We are joining US 460 because US 460 is going to Lynchburg, Virginia, like US 29. US 460 is going to Petersburg, and US 360 is going to Richmond. Here we are in downtown Richmond, and the other side, that will be US 60. Here is Interstate 95. 95 will go to Petersburg, and that one will go to Washington, D.C. So, Petersburg is not a great choice. I'd rather get like Fayetteville or Savannah, Georgia. We are meeting Interstate 64. 64 is going to Norfolk, but I'd rather not see Charlottesville. I'd rather see Charleston, West Virginia. We are meeting Interstate 295. This said Charlottesville. No, I'd rather see Charleston, West Virginia. And then we get Washington, D.C. That's an alright choice. Norfolk, Virginia for Interstate 64. And it says Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. No, I'd rather see Savannah, Georgia, or Fayetteville, North Carolina. We are meeting US 17. That is going to Fredericksburg. So US 17 is with us for a little bit. And we're splitting off with US 17. So the Derphog on US 17. So US 360 will go to the bridge. And here's the little great river over here in Virginia. US 360 ends in Reedville. So we're going to do westbound US 360. So westbound begins in Reedville. So we're going to be heading from Richmond, from Danville. We are meeting US 17 southbound with US 360 westbound. I'd rather see US 17 get signed for Wilmington, North Carolina. We are meeting US 460 because US 460 will go into Lynchburg with US 221. US 15 is signed for Clarksville. And we are signed for Danville. Okay. That's an alright choice. So Farmville for US 15. Actually, why does it say ramp closed? That's really confusing. We are meeting US 58 for Danville and Clarksville. We are meeting US 29 for Lynchburg. And then US 29 South for Greensboro and Martinsville for US 58 westbound. And it looks like US 360 ends in Danville for westbound. So next video we will do is Interstate 42. After that will be US 29. It will be divided in parts. After that will be US 84. And then US 48 after US 29. US 258 after US 84. US 82 will be after US 258. After US 82, it'll be US 341 and US 641. And then we will do US 129 after US 341 and 641. So that's all for today. We will see you next time for Interstate 42.